Thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of the Lift and Shine podcast or on my YouTube video channel. Whatever the heck you call it nowadays. I don't even know. Listen, I'm a coach and not an IT person. And listen, all this social media thing, it keeps changing. So anyways, if you're here right now, I appreciate you so much. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, tag a friend that could use the help, especially if you've been struggling with their weight. And today we're going to talk about why we're talking about this. I always have a reason why I talk about topics. It may be showing up in my community or it's something that I was thinking about. And today I'm doing my marketing for my business. And I asked ChatGPT, what are the most, I have it in front of me here, common questions in, about women's weight loss. Hold on a second. What are the most common questions asked on Google for women's weight loss? Okay. These are the questions that came up. How many calories should I eat per day to lose weight? What foods are best healthy for weight loss? What exercises are most effective for losing weight? How long does it take to see noticeable weight loss results? Why isn't the scale moving? How can I lose the belly fat? Is counting calories necessary? How do hormones/age affect weight loss? What are some diet or meal planning tips that are realistic? How much water should I drink? Okay, hand up, say me in the chat below. If any of these questions you've ever asked ChatGPT, listen, I've been there, right? Like, how many calories should I really eat? Then you ask ChatGPT and ChatGPT gives it to you, and then you're on these calorie deficit and you're still not losing weight. Who's been there? I've been there. Okay, I'm just going to read some of the comments. If anybody's been there, just say me, be vulnerable, be honest, right? So thank you for those that are being honest with me. So today, I want you to know that your weight isn't the problem. The problem is the message that you're giving yourself. It's the healing from inside out. Like the questions I just asked, I'm sure, and you ask this on a daily and you're there scrolling, trying to find a way out. Like, how do I lose belly fat? Why can't I stay consistent? What's wrong with me, right? It's the hormones, it's my age, all of these things that you hear on social media. What diet actually works for me? But the truth is your weight isn't the problem. It's the signal. The weight is a signal. Think of it. Your body is a signal. It's your cue. Listen to your body's cues. What's your body telling you? So today I want to we're going to dive into the nervous system because that's super important. It's the central, it's your motor. It's everything. We're going to talk about nervous system. We're going to talk about self-love, and we're going to talk about emotional state that shape your body more than any calorie count ever could. Okay, so you're going to learn how to move from forcing weight loss to feeling safe, supported, and in control again. Because you can keep Googling these questions, but none of these questions are going to help you until you find what's really going on inside. So if you're ready to stop fighting for your body, you stop fighting with your body, start listening to this today and implement the action steps I'm going to give you. All right? So a lot of women that I speak to, they ask, how do I lose weight? What diet should I follow? As soon as I say I'm a fitness trainer, like, oh my God, like, what should I do? How do I get motivated? I'm not motivated. But here's what I want you to consider. What if it's not about your body at all? What if it's not about those macro counts? What if it's not about those numbers? Yes, they're there to help you, to guide you. Yes. But what if it's not about your body at all? Let that land for a sec. Your body is not your enemy. Your body is your messenger. What is your body telling you? The weight you're carrying might be just the mask for what's really going on inside. And I'm sure at the beginning of the live, you were like, oh, she was about to give me all these calorie numbers and the best meal plan. No, there isn't any best meal plan. What's your body telling you? What's your body signaling you? Because your weight is just a mask. Your weight that you're holding onto is a mask. We often think that weight gain is laziness, lack of discipline, or bad habits. But your weight is often a form of protection. Physical evidence of emotional or emotional overload, stress, trauma, or burnout. The body holds on what the mind refuses to feel. Let that sink in for a second. The body holds on what the mind refuses to feel. What are you holding on internally that you're not able to let go of? And sometimes the subconsciousness, actually, it's there, but you don't even know it. So I'm asking you this question right now. What have you been carrying that your body is simply trying to protect you from? For me, when I was a fitness trainer, listen, this was not that long ago, and I was gaining weight. I was in consistent fight or flight mode. And this is where I talk about the central nervous system. When your body, when your CNS, your central nervous system, is constantly in fight or flight, your body prioritizes survival, not fat loss. My body was in survival mode because I was pouring into everyone and not pouring back into myself. I was trying to pay my rent, make ends meet here in Mexico, trying to survive. And because I was trying to survive, my body was also in survival mode. I was sleeping 3 to 4 hours a night. My cortisol was up to here. So high cortisol, poor sleep, emotional stress. Those factors, your body's going to hold onto that weight because it doesn't feel safe to release it. So what you need to do is focusing on releasing it. You're probably like, how do I do that? Healing starts when you regulate your nervous system, not when you restrict your calories. So you can keep Googling these questions or you can keep listening to me here. I am proof and I am an example of exactly what women go through. Looking for low calorie deficit. I invested 10 grand into a trainer, professional trainer. They've been training for years. I get a PDF once a month, hour call, low calorie, and they kept lowering and lowering. I was at 1,400 calories. I'm 5'10". I'm 37 years old. I lift weights. Now I'm eating between 2,000 and 2,500 calories every single day. I'm in a vegetable in my life and I feel freaking amazing. Yes, I fired them. Understand that lowering your calories, trying to figure out the best thing, the best external factor, the best meal plan isn't what you need. What you need is to figure out, why is my body in survival mode? Why is my body holding on to this weight that I can't let go of? We're going to do a little activity. This is a grounding tool that I do on the daily. Before I start my live, after I start my live, before I get on a call, before I start my work day, I want you all to close your eyes. I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And I want you to do that one more time. Inhale. Hold it. And exhale. I want you to feel your feet on the ground. And I want you to remind your body that it's safe right now. And continue doing this until you feel calm. You may think it's crazy. You may think, I don't have the time for this. That's great. But you know what? You do have the time for it. You make the time for yourself because you are worthy. You're worthy of that time to feel zen. I was never this zen. I was a stress ball from a kid. My mom's the same way. My mom's still like that. Love you, mom. But she's like, and then she tells me, I'm not stressed out. That's just how I am. You don't need to live in a body that's constantly stressed. Yesterday, when I went to train my in-person client, it was our first time with him. And by the way, yeah, I train male and I freaking love training. I love coaching. I just love what I do. And first of all, first class was a lot about self-limiting beliefs, getting rid of what no longer serves you. We did some activities that we do at the retreats here with my in-person clients when they come here, and he's like, okay, I was not expecting to have like a breakthrough in my first workout session. I was like, you're welcome. And at the end he said, I love your energy, but I also love how grounded you are. And I'm like, that was such a huge compliment for me, because I've never felt grounded until I started doing these breathing exercises. And you'll notice that the more grounded you feel, the more you'll have more time to do more things. You'll be proactive with the things that you do, and you'll be more in alignment with the tasks that you're in. You're not going to be jumping from one thing to another. And I've been there my whole life. I was given Adderall for my ADHD, and I was constantly do. I still have ADHD, but now I take the time to regulate my nervous system, to ground myself. And this leads to your weight loss. This will lead to your weight loss if you ground yourself. So first and foremost, please understand the role of your central nervous system is crucial for your weight loss. So start by grounding yourself. Start doing breath work every single day. And look, it took 10 seconds. It doesn't take that long. The next thing I want to talk about is your self-love and internal healing. You have to be okay with where you're at today. You have to be grateful for what your body's been through the past months, years, your whole life. If you're a mother right now, you've created human beings. I keep saying this to my client, like, do you know that you created a human being? Let's fucking take that for a second. That's a miracle. So stop shaming yourself into a body you can't shame yourself into a body you love. You can't speak poorly to yourself in order to get to your goal. You can't bully your body into healing. The change, like true change, is going to begin when you start showing up for yourself out of love and not punishment. I've been there. I used to work out 2-3 hours a day because I hated my body. And I stopped. I had to really reground myself, center myself, and say, hey, I am where I'm at today, but I don't want to stay where I'm at right now. What can I do right now, this moment, to keep going, to keep moving forward, and to stop hating the body that I'm in? Gratitudes. It comes back to gratitudes. Gratitude. What are you grateful for right now about your body? You have 2 legs to walk on. You have 2 arms to move like I'm moving right now. If you're watching me on the video, I move my hands a lot. Okay? You can dance. Think of all the things you can do with your body. So you don't have to feel stuck there. You have to stay stuck there. And I'm talking to someone that may just want to lose 5 pounds and tone up, and to someone that may want to lose 100 more pounds. We're all here on it's the same thing. It's the same concept. So I want you to ask yourself, if I loved myself so deeply, what would I be doing differently right now? Example. I'm going to give you a couple examples. Moving your body because it feels good, not to burn off calories. I used to be on the treadmill and count my calories and see how many calories I would burn. I stopped doing that. I used to wear a watch for my step count. And listen, I get my clients they have one because they count their steps to get them going. But I'm at a place in my life where I do it because I feel good. I don't care to see how many calories I've burned or this and that. I do it because it feels good to move, and I know my body needs it and deserves it. So another example is eating foods that nourish your energy, not just shrink your body. Think of food as fuel. I talked about that with my in-person client, and he has a hard time understanding because he's lowering calories. He has a hard time understanding the concept of food as fuel. Understand that our bodies are machines. It's like a car. A car needs fuel in order to drive. If your body doesn't have food, aka fuel, aka energy, it's going to be very difficult for your body to lose weight and feel good. The less you eat does not mean you're going to lose the weight. And the last example I want to give you is resting when your body asks for it instead of pushing harder. Ladies, over 30, 40, 50. Understand our bodies work best at peace, at a calm state. You have to balance your internal health. It's so important. It's not just the physical, internal, your mind. How's your mindset? Is it at peace? Are you happy or are you stressed out? Are you upset? Are you angry? Are you sad? All of those negative thoughts and feelings are only increasing your cortisol level, which isn't helping you lose the weight. So maybe it's not about losing weight. Maybe it's about losing the guilt, the shame, the resentment, or self-criticism. What emotion have you been ignoring that your body has been trying to impress? What emotion have you been ignoring that your body has been trying to express, not impress? Think about that. Are you hiding something? Are you masking something? I used to eat out of anger, sadness. Now, if I'm sad or angry, I sit in my sadness. I sit in my anger. I'm like, I'm angry right now. I feel sad. I'm pissed off. Why am I pissed off? Okay, I'm pissed off because of this. Okay, what am I going to do right now that's going to get me out of this state? I no longer go for drinks when I'm upset. I control it. I'm able to control it. But first is being aware of it, aware of your emotions. The reason you're overweight is because you're holding on to emotions, past trauma, stress that you are ignoring. So what emotion, I'm going to ask you one more time, what emotion have you been ignoring that your body has been trying to express? And then another question I want to ask you, the last question is, where can you give yourself more grace, more softness, and more care? Do you care for yourself? Do you care for your body? And I understand if you work full time and you have kids and you're constantly on the go, but you can make time, especially if you truly want to change, especially if you want to lose the weight and feel good. And let me tell you, once you start making the time for yourself, you will have more time for your kids. You will have more patience for your kids. You will feel better. You will get raises at work. You will get more clients in your business. The minute you start to work on yourself, everything falls into place. So I hope you got some value of this, and I hope this helped you. And if it did, please tag a friend. Please share my video. And I want to leave you with this, is that you don't need another diet. I don't believe in the D word, not the dirty word. Clients are really laughing right now. You need a deeper connection to yourself. Like, how connected are you with yourself? Connect with yourself. Be okay with those emotions. Be okay to release things and emotions and feelings and self-limiting beliefs that no longer serve you. All right? And the last thing I want to say is asking for help isn't a weakness. It really isn't. If you feel stuck right now, reach out to a friend, reach out to someone, reach out to me. We're all here together to help each other. And wanting to level up, wanting to lose the weight doesn't have to be done alone, especially if you've been trying on your own for so long. Maybe all you need is like just someone guiding you, someone cheering you on, because you're cheering everyone else on at work, in your business, your kids. Who's cheering you on? Who's celebrating you, right? And I have to admit here, I am so freaking grateful for my clients. Thank you all they're here right now live. I appreciate you so much. I'm reading the comments here as we go, but they cheer me on and it feels so good. They believe in my coaching program more than I believe in myself. Fact. Because I do have self-limiting beliefs at times. Am I good enough? Am I this enough? Right? And these women continue to celebrate me. And that to me is priceless. It means the world to me. So clients, Thank you. And those been watching, I know I have some individuals of you that we've been talking for years. They've been watching my journey, and they reach out saying like, wow, like continue, you're inspiring. I remember that this person started, look at how she is now. Like, you're changing women's lives. Like, I love what I do. And I'm so grateful for every single one of you coming into alignment with me, because listen, I couldn't do this by myself. So before I start crying, thank you, clients. I love you all so much. Everyone that's watching, everyone's been supporting me. I appreciate you. And I have to get going because I got my in-person training session again today, which I'm so excited. I just get super pumped. Yeah, my clients here, we are all human. We need to lift each other up. I love you. I love you too. And just a comment that Christine Crane, who is going to be live again with me tomorrow. So make sure you tune in for that same time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. 11 a.m. or 12? I can't remember. But when we talked about numbers, this is like what calorie number. I'm going back to because I want to read her comment. My watch is solely for BPM count. At my age, I don't want to over 140 BPM during a workout. I had an incident of climbing to 170 during cardio. Scary. That's different. Watching numbers for your heart rate is different. But when it comes to focusing on getting those steps done and, I have to reach these certain goals and numbers, your body may not need to get to these numbers right now. Your body may just need the sleep. Your body may just need some breathing. Your body may just need some yoga session. So remember, listen to your body instead of listening to what everyone else has to say on social media about numbers and best meal plan and best protein ideas, etc. You know what your body needs. It's needs versus wants, right? So listen to your body. And I hope, and listen to me, because listen, I know what I'm talking about. All right. I appreciate you so much. Thank you all for tuning in. And as I always say, peace, love, and don't forget your protein. Let's freaking go. I know you like the smile at the end, so here it is. Bye, everybody.